than I ever have.
I like that you're even saying is that you have a choice, and when you do embrace the idea and word of marriage, you're choosing to share. You're saying like basically, I choose myself, like in choosing myself. I love the idea of what I do, and I don't wanna. I don't wanna like.
I definitely can share and join and all that good share joining stuff without being married.
Yeah.
I never got it, but I totally understand that it's the most personal decision a person makes. I totally get it that for some people that's what works for them.
Mm-hmm.
For many people, I mean, I know people who like would be lost without their wife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one guy, but that guy is real. I swear he's real. Well, all right, he's also full of shit. But as an ideal, it's out there. No, I mean some people really do.
Were you ever close?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
When I was young, and I would say dumb because I mean the reasons why I was about to do it were not good reasons. Why I was about to enter into it. Um, the, the thought of being that person now seems just from it's just like living on Jupiter. It's just another person. Because one reason when people say why didn't you ever get married, that I always give is why would I invite the federal and state government into my love life? Because nothing is as shall we say imponderable and also unpredictable as love life. Things change, and then I'm involved with the government that way. I mean, it has to be a legal thing as opposed to it didn't work out or we just feel differently, we stopped loving each other.
There's no easy departure from it.
Right, I don't understand why people voluntarily enter into that situation, especially now that we live in a day and age where you can have children without being married,
Yeah.
and no one looks askance upon this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a choice.
I think it's all about, once again, the choice. You just said it. It's all about the choice that one is making, and that choice is to say, I choose you, right? The idea of choosing someone and loving the choice is what people are gravitating.
But again, you can make that choice without making the legal commitment. It's just, I feel like that is just like saying, I choose you and I got this here. Even if I wanted to get out of this now, I'm locked in here.
No, I think,
you know
listen,
what I mean?
I don't disagree with the stance, and it's being spoken from a guy who embraces the idea and word of single. As a guy who now embraces the word of marriage, I do now at the age 43 better see the value in marriage than I once did at the age 22 or 30, right? Like it's as you grow up and grow older, it's, for me, it's about what you're building with the person, the foundation. As a guy that didn't come from family with mother and dad together, family dinners, changing that narrative, creating new ground, and having a consistency of family bond and what we do and what we build. That's what I gravitate towards. That's where I personally find the joy and happiness in it for a very long time.
The thing you said before about you didn't have it growing up.
Yes.
That I've heard a lot.
Okay.
That really resonates with me. Not with my life. I was extremely lucky. I had two wonderful parents.
Okay.
And they stayed together. It was Leave It to Beaverland, where I grew up.
Okay.
For good and bad. But this makes a lot of sense when you don't have it growing up.
What do you mean by for good and bad? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, I grew up in the 60s in, an all-white town. And
Gotcha.
it's just in New Jersey. I mean, it's just the way things were.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of it was not correct.
Gotcha.
But that's the progress is an arc.
Okay.
And I was a kid. I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, in my town, it was just like, when I look back at how innocent it was, I mean, there was like no drugs in the school, really no crime, hardly any divorce. A number of the fathers did kill themselves in my time.
Okay. We just took another turn.
Yeah.
It was really good at this. Like,
It's
we'll be on
true,
a
but
path
that's
and
true.
card is
There was like, they found him in the swimming pool, kind of thing. But at a time when you weren't it was not acceptable to divorce, that was sort of the way
That was
out.
the out.
Yeah,
The out was,
that was the out.
I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
gonna end it all.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm in the pool.
All right. Well, I can see. I now I'm starting to understand more
Yeah.
about your take and
Yeah.
understanding.
No, but
Your
having
choice.
had that very stable, lucky upbringing,
Mhm.
it just kind of gives me the luxury to then not want to
Yeah.
recreate that kind of stability later in my life.
Yeah, you have an example of it.
Right,
You have an
right.
example that played live and in front of you. I
Where
think-
you still, and when you became of age, you still needed it.
Yes.
Because you didn't get it as a child.
Yes, and I did not understand what it meant to have it, which is why I think my first round of it, I fucked up, and going into the second round of it, I didn't get it right automatically, and it's something that had to become a learned trait. You are a product of your environment to a certain degree, and it's not until you
very much.
realize that and make the choices to fix and correct that it will be. So for me, I didn't have that same org chart. I didn't
Right.
have that same want and goal because of my foundation that I came up in. So I think that's why I'm a little more true to it and a little more focused now more than I've ever been because I understand the bigger picture of